Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about the new galaxy changes coming up in patch 10.9, which is set to come out on April 29th, which is this Wednesday. Once again with 10.9 we have two new galaxies, which has been a trend for each patch so far. The first galaxy is the treasure trove, which is going to make every single minion and monster in the game drop a loot orb. And I think this one's going to be really exciting and very volatile with all the different items you're going to have in a game. And I see it being super unpredictable and very fun. So our next galaxy is the star cluster, and with this galaxy, on the carousels, the 1, 2, and 3 cost units will already be 2-starred. And I think this one will also be another fun and exciting galaxy. Next up we have the Chrono rework, and everyone knows Chrono's kind of been weak, really weak since the game started. But now with this change, Chrono should be a lot more viable, hopefully. So before, Chrono got 15, 35, and then 75% attack speed every 4 seconds. Now they're going to have 15% attack speed so it's going to stay at 15%, but it's going to change every rank. So with 2, it's going to get 15% every 8 seconds. And then with 4, you're going to get 15% every 4 seconds. And then with 2, you're going to get every 2 seconds. Now this may sound kind of bad, but I know you're not getting as much attack speed, but now it's already going to be active at the start of combat, so I think that's going to actually help it out. Next up, I want to highlight some changes to levels that are going to stop 3-star rolling from being as consistent. So more levels than just 5 and 7 are being changed with the percentages, but this is the most important thing you need to know. So before, with level 5, you would have a 40% chance to get your level 2 units, so you would usually try to get your 3 stars around this level. And they're trying to make it harder to do that and less consistent, so now instead of having 40%, you only have 35. And basically the same thing happens with level 7. Level 7 is where you would try to get your level 3 3-star because you had a 40% chance to get a 3 cost and a lower percent with all the others, and now it's going to go down to a 35%. And they've also adjusted other levels as well, but this is the most important thing, that they're trying to make 3-star rolling not as consistent, because basically what happens is people expect to get their 3 stars on this level, and if they don't, it kind of loses them the game. And now we're trying to make it, well, they're trying to make it so you don't play so much around getting a 3-star always. They are also continuing to try to balance mech pilots. So the actual mech's health base HP is going from 1800 to 1500, and now the pilots no longer get mana on eject, which I think is going to be slightly impactful. It's always nice to have your fizz automatically ult everyone. But the goal is to take the power out of the mech itself and put it back into the pilots, because the pilot should be more powerful than the mech in a way. So first of all, Annie's getting 100 more health, which is going to be pretty good for her. Give her more survivability, and also this health should go back into the mech because you get health based on the health of your pilot. So that's going to make this health reduction not as bad. And then with Rumble, he's getting a nice damage boost, 50 rank 1, 100 rank 2, and 200 rank 3. So I'll be doing 1000 rank 3, which is very nice for Rumble. And I'm actually glad to see all the changes for Mech Pilot. I think it's going to make it more balanced in the future. Alright, so next up we have changes to pretty much all the 1 cost at 3-star. So before, at 3-star, all the level 1s, basically their ult did not upgrade at all, or it didn't upgrade by much. So now we're getting significant upgrades for 3-star level 1s, which I think is really exciting, because it always sucks when you get a 3-star 1 cost and it really almost changes nothing. So if you do manage to get 3-star level 1s, it's actually going to be nice. So with Kha'Zix, he's getting a damage boost by 100, 400 to 500. With Yor, she's getting another 1.5 seconds on her stun, which is a long stun. So it's going from 1.5 at rank 1 and 2, and then the 3 seconds at rank 3, which I think is amazing. Leona, her armor and magic resist that she gets is going from 120 to 200 at rank 3, which is nice. With Graves, his stun is going from 4 seconds to 5 seconds, which it's always nice. Not his stun, but his smoke screen. It's always nice to blind him for another second. Twisted Fate is getting a small damage buff with 50 more damage. Ziggs is getting a much better 3-star with going from 550 damage on his bomb to 700. And then Malphite's going from 50% to 60% shield on based on his max health, which is actually pretty big. So all the level 1s are getting huge buffs to their 3-star version of themselves. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button so this video will be shared to other people. And if you're enjoying my content and would like to see more, make sure to subscribe. And that's pretty much all the essential things you need to know about patch 10.9. There's also been pretty much every single class has been nerfed, but they've all been nerfed and adjusted together. So pretty much everything's coming down in power level at 6 units because they want to make it more viable for you to run maybe like 2 Vanguards and maybe 4 Cybernetics or something like, or 2 Vanguards and 4 Rebels or something. They want you to be able to mix stuff up. So that's a change, but it shouldn't affect the game too much because everything's going to be adjusted together. And then also they're slightly nerfing Dark Star by maybe 5 damage at each level, which is, we always want Dark Star nerfs. So, and lastly, there's some quality of life changes to things when like you get too many items and your item gets deleted. That's no longer going to happen. Thanks guys, I'll be seeing you again soon.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.